He'd always had teeth problems. But then again, you know, dental stuff was really expensive. And he always developed a disease of the gum. And it really poisoned his system when they finally did an autopsy to find out. So he went to the dentist, and Mother had, I think Mother, I'm not for sure, I won't swear to it, but she had told him, just go get it all done at one time. So I don't know how many teeth he had at the time, but it was probably 10 or 12. And he went in and had it done all at one time, extraction. And of course they just had Novocaine back then. And he'd already had, they didn't put him on antibiotics or anything for the infection prior to that that I know of. I'm sure they gave him something because surely they recognized the infection back then. So they pulled him, and they went to lunch. As far as I know, he was there by himself. And he left. When they left, they didn't come back. When they came back, he was dead. And I like to think that somebody was there, but I don't think so. So he passed by himself, which I don't think any human being should have to do that. But anyway, so I got a call. I can't remember who called, but I was at work. And by the time I got there, they lived upstairs in Oak Cliff, right behind St. Cecilia's. Oh, that was one I forgot. And they lived upstairs. About the time I got there, they were carrying him down on the stretcher, ambulance people, taking him away. And I said something to him, but I don't think he was conscious. And I went up to see Mom, find out what was going on. And then I found out, you know, what all happened. And so I stayed with Mother. You know, I just stayed with her. You know, I didn't leave, whatever. So we all went to the hospital and everything. And I did see a priest, I think from St. Elizabeth, but I don't know who called him. Because Mother never left, and I stayed with her the whole time, so I know it wasn't her. Because when they told her, she just went to pieces. And I was just stunned. I just couldn't believe that. This couldn't happen to a guy that's 6'4", 255, 60 pounds. I mean, I just seen him do things that, when I was young, you know, he just didn't have any fear. I mean, I don't care what it was. I never saw it. I always saw the strongest side I ever saw. I just couldn't imagine something so petty taking Dad. I just couldn't see it. And it was just kind of like a numbness. I didn't know really what. And then, of course, after that came the visit to the funeral home and that kind of stuff, which was so unreal back then because the way they did it. For me, when I first walked into the room, it was like walking into a picture. It was like a frozen picture. I couldn't get over that feeling for a long time. And I remember kissing him on the forehead, and I knew he was gone.